Today we want to look at switches. These are the switches we use in school, and they're simply a flexible bit of metal that we can push, and there's a gap in the circuit, and when we push them closed, it completes the circuit. So a wire goes in there, another wire goes in there, there's a break between them, push the switch, and it makes a connection. So with switches, we talk about them being open or closed, not on or off, but open or closed. On page 20 in your notes, there is a circuit that we built that has 3 cells, a bulb, a buzzer, and another bulb. So I'm going to build up that circuit and we'll see what we can do with a switch. And so when I plug this wire in, we saw that both bulbs turned on and the buzzer. So it looks a bit of a messy circuit, but the circuit diagram, as I said, is on page 21 in your notes. What we're asked to do is to put a switch in 5 different positions in this circuit and see which of the bulbs and buzzers it controls. So we saw whenever there was no switch, everything was on. So if we put in a switch, which don't forget is just a break in the circuit, we're going to see what stays on and what turns off. So firstly, position A was in series with the first bulb. So if I plug this in, what we saw was that bulb 1 was off, bulb 2 was on, and the buzzer was on. The switch controlled bulb 1. Position B. Position B is putting the switch in series with the buzzer. So let's connect the circuit again. Bulb 1 is on, bulb 2 is on, the buzzer is off. If I push the switch, so the buzzer controls just the switch. In position C, the switch is in series with bulb 2. So connect the circuit. We saw that bulb 1 was on, the buzzer was on, and bulb 2 was off. It was controlled by the switch. In position D, the switch is between the first bulb and the buzzer. So let's connect the circuit and see what we've got now. So bulb 1 is on, the buzzer and bulb 2 are off. If I push the switch, it controls both the buzzer and bulb 2 all at the same time. In position E, the switch is in series with the cells. And now we can see that bulb 1, bulb 2 are both off, the buzzer's off, and the switch controls all 3. you can record these results on page 22 in your notes.